So I kind of wanted to make this video about how to be a warrior, trying to find clips to do so.
This is Professor
And this was
Raymond
kind of like the
Knowby,
perfect
entry number
game to
6.
really
I
showcase
can never make
how to be a
amends for all
warrior.
evil I have
I
unleashed,
wanted to
and
use
I've
Warrior
devised a
Ash,
method to
but
halt its spread. If you're hearing
it
this,
just wasn't in the
follow my
cards. It was kind of
instructions.
hard to get a Warrior Ash game. I do have some Warrior Ash clips using the chainsaw. I'll explain how to use the
The
chainsaw
first thing you will
properly, but
require is
we're
a
just
map
using
of the
Sky
lost
here,
pages of the
just because it's a little
Necronomicon
bit
and
easier.
Kandarian Dagger.
Um,
Pieces of this map are
Being a
available
warrior has
nearby.
changed since the
Find them.
very beginning of the game. It used to be you just balance bar the enemy and have survivability, but nowadays that's not what you want. What you want is just damage and balance bar. Survivability isn't your top priority anymore, and dodging is your top priority. That's how you survive. I've went up against a P5 pup using nothing but power elites uh, with just one dodge because sometimes there's a bug which bugs your stamina and your stamina doesn't regen all the way. So what's important is dodging as a warrior. It's not survivability. You need the damage to kill the enemy. And you're gonna need that at book phase too, because you can't balance bar enemies as you used to in the past. So you need the damage and your hunter needs the damage as well. So the way you need to survive is by dodging. It's not by balancing barring the enemy. And then there's other ways too. Using cars is important. But as you see in this gameplay, we're working as a team. Like we didn't even say, hey, let's all go here. We're just moving as one unit. And this is what you need to do to survive. And we'll see what happens when we split up. For just a couple
Your team
seconds.
has located the first
We
piece of the
are
map.
looting
A solid
along the
first step.
way as we get the map pieces, collecting PKF along the way. So you see here we have next spot is misery map. Now we could go out to the left, but we've already been out on that left side and looted that area. So there's a chest normally up on top of this frying pan tunnel area up north. So we want to go there first, and then we'll head back down to misery manor. This is me just doing some animation canceling. The way you do that is by swinging, attacking, a light or heavy, and then just tapping the aim down sights button. Now this is useful to get to your last word, um, attack, which is going to do extra damage. As you see, I'm not really worried about killing things along the way unless if I have to. Leader Ash buffing us for fear resistance, so if fear doesn't go up is good. And then support Ash just healing us along the way as well. And you're going to see me just not attack sometimes because I'm going to let the leader Ash, sorry, the support Ash, um, attack the unit so he can heal us up. So now, I don't want the hunter to shoot his gun, so that's why I'm killing the units around him. The one mistake I would say that we do here as well is the Hunter Ash doesn't use a blunderbuss in the beginning, and I don't carry blue.
The survivors have collected.
He does have a shotgun, as you can see there, but
Admirable
as you see, I let him just kill
There is
that
still
unit
much
so
to
they
be
could
done.
top us off here for health. Now, we're not going off in different directions. We're all sticking together, as you can see. And when we do split up, I do notice it, and I try to stay with the teammates that could get caught out in the open. Hunter Ash is okay by himself at this level right now. Demon threat level is 6, so he just got 1 point in possession. So Hunter Ash will be fine by himself. I'm more worried about support Ash and leader Ash. There could be some very severe damage done to them if I'm not careful. This is me just practicing my swings. With the axe, you kind of want to go light, heavy, light, heavy. Is your best chance. So I come back from my teammates here, and I want to stick with them. Plus, being with Leader Ash is going to keep my fear down, so we don't get spotted.
The heroic survivors.
Now I'm following Leader Ash here just so I can, babysit.
To the lost pages of the
As a warrior, you want to babysit your teammates. Make sure that if the demon gets there, you are in between your teammates and the possessed unit. because you can take more damage than look at. Yes, you have less damage, or you have less dodges, but you're still able to do a lot better than other survivors because the amount of tankiness you in it, like, have just naturally as a warrior. You don't need to spec it. And you naturally spec into the demon skin as well. So there's other techniques that I'm going to be showing in this video as well, which is body blocking, and I'm going to use some warrior-ass clips on book phase, kind of show how to deal with the chainsaw on book. But as you see here, I just get everything primed up. I want that last word to hit first, and then I could worry about something else. And you can take at least 1 or 2 steps before you can do another attack. I dropped the gun there because I know the tree's going to be trapped. There it is, but thanks for... Try to go for the last word there. So I'm priming up here. So I'm able to do the most amount of damage possible. So he's asking for long already, which is kind of like a bad sign. The game just started. And I understand that he wants to use that, but it'd be better if he used the grenade launcher and then switch to the shotgun at the very end. As you see, you want to hit the 3rd hit and then go into the 4th hit. And my teammates are dropping me aim notes too to keep me alive as well. And at the 4th hit, I dodge just to cancel out the animation. I miss here. As you can see here, I'm dodging. Doesn't matter what I'm doing here. That doesn't connect, so I'm not able to do damage there. Just because you're a warrior doesn't mean you're not supposed to dodge. That's like the main point of this video. You don't want to waste the support gems because at the end of the game, he's not going to have it.
Your team now holds the Pendarian dagger, an ancient weapon carved from human bone.
Normally, if I'm playing warrior, I like to save the long gun ammo for the book phase, so I'm kind of patrolling if the hunter isn't wasting all his ammo, because he doesn't really need to use ammo until the end phase. If you have a good team, a good leader, a good support, and a good warrior, a hunter shouldn't really use any of their ammo until the book phase. And that's why you want them to use like special, because then once they get to the book phase, they'll be able to use long gun ammo. So you can see as we're moving really close together as a team, and that's the most important part of this game. And the moment we split up is the moment somebody goes down. Now you can make an argument, oh, we're going up against Warlord here. It's one of the easiest demons to go against as a warrior. And I do agree, but this also shows kind of just the strength of survivors. The difference is, like, if I'm going to be completely honest, I was not playing optimally here. I could have played so much better. There are way better warrior players out there. I'll leave links to their channels. Ryoko is a really good warrior. He streams on Twitch. I recommend watching his stream, and asking him questions about how to play warrior to the most advanced ways here. So this leader is doing very good boosting our damage here. The Cocoon Because he possesses. I'm using my last word as I dodge away. I want to get as quickly as possible so I don't take as much damage. Good balance bar from Leader Ash. That wasn't really necessary. I thought there was another character alive, another AI. Just because you do more damage with... I did that so that he would possess the... So now he has to possess the car. I thought we could save the car, but Hunter Ash wanted to like put it out of the way, out of the circle, so I was just like, okay. But then, yeah. He sees that he's actually doing more damage while here. So that's why he's using it instead. Sometimes that's how it is, dude. Sometimes you just gotta use the car because you can't do anything. So as you become more familiar on how to play Warrior, you know which attacks you should do. A light or a heavy situation. And you switch in between them. In the possession to hit certain attacks. Now this is the exact moment where we mess up. We're so close to the Dark Ones, we think, okay, we could split up. And I'm just going to stand next to this support Ash so he can heal me up with his heavies.
And must face the Dark Ones. I wish you the best of luck.
And I'm just cleaning out the area just in case. So yeah, like I said, I'm just standing near him so he can heal. He marked the shim, so that means he's full, so that's why I went and got it. There's another shim there. So he started spawning stuff here. So I want to clear it as quickly as possible so we don't get overwhelmed. And that's kind of what you need to do as a warrior. You need to clear out enemies as fast as possible if nothing is possessed. If something is possessed, that's when you focus the possession. And this is where we split off. You see, I go to the left side, and they go to the right. And that turns out to be the end of Hunter Ash. I'm watching their health bar just in case, but I want to lower my fear just in case. And also I want to look for supplies and stuff. Make sure we have enough long gun ammo for a book phase. So I see the Hunter Ash's health. I'm like, okay, support Ash is with him, so they should be fine here. But as soon as I see red, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta go back. But by that time, it was too late. Like I said, we're all solo queue here, so we're not playing on comms. And this is where I become like the tank. He's trying to go for the res there, so I want to go for the res instead. And then I get thrown up on, which is fine. Because I can still dodge. And it actually helped us pick up Hunter Ash. And as you see, I'm still dodging. And as you see, that's the mistake we made. We split up. We should always stick together. It doesn't matter what's happening. If we're close to the Dark Ones from the next objective, you always need to stick together. And as a warrior, you need to be up in front, dealing with the possessor.
It's not so bad. There's some light here.
In its face, yes, it's a problem. Like, I have a problem with that as a hunter. But you know, after playing Warrior, I realized why hunters do it, is so that the hunter can just focus AI. If he focuses AI, then you know, all you have to do is really worried about the possessed unit. You don't have the dodges to really deal with all the units. But as you see here, I'm still doing a lot. Now, sometimes there's a ship back here, sometimes there's amulets, and I'm just looking for everything, really. But I'm looking for long gun, specifically. And I see the possessed unit there again, and so I want to just run towards it. But I also want to regain my stamina. And this is my goal. As dark ones are going on, as a warrior you shouldn't focus the dark ones. Your job is to focus the possessed unit. Clear out the units so you don't get overwhelmed. Now this was scary because I got thrown up on. Thankfully, the support actually healed me. Can't heal me all the way because I just have too much health. So I drank a shot myself. It's always good to have a lot of shots on yourself that doesn't work because you can't heal them. And boosting our damage and our fear resistance means we're not going to get possessed here. So, he already wasted heart, so that's why I shot. I didn't want that much damage done to him, but... I almost got that last word, but it's fine. Like I said, still dodging. And as you can see here, the leader is just putting in that work boosting our damage. So we're able to clear out these units very quickly. Normally, support Ash wants to be in the back of the unit, whilst the warriors in the front. This leader Ash is boosting our damage really well. He's doing a very good job. He's keeping our fear down. We're just able to do these dark ones very well, thanks to him.
The Necronomicon is complete. Defend it.
So ability is up here.
Between our world.
I'm going to use amulets here. I do want my health all the way up, just so I can do 15% more damage, but I'm going to do my best here. And always have your last word proc there, and then you can go in. So you see me stop for a little bit, and I drink the Shemp there so I can get my health all the way up so I can do more damage. And drop the Shemp there. As you see, this leader Ash is boosting our damage. You can tell he's boosting our damage based on the yellow around thing. He's doing a wonderful job. The grenade also does dismemberment. Really good dismemberment on Warlord as leader Ash. But some, like this game, like sometimes it just feels helpless as a demon. Like we weren't playing the most OP characters, you know, like Scotty, arguably is a really good one, and then Hunter Ash. But it's not like we were using Knowby and Cheryl, heals, you know. Support Ash himself doesn't have that much damage resistance, so he has to put himself in a position where he can take a lot of damage to just get us heals on us. So, yeah, this was a very good game to demonstrate like the power of Warrior, and then just how to play Warrior. Always having your last word proc and be in a position to dodge. So yeah. let's get into the little clips. I'll explain what the clips are about and how it includes your warrior there.
If you've reached this point in my recordings,
So this is a good clip to show the importance of body blocking. As you see, Arthur's about to go down, but you don't have to melee. You can just stand in front of the unit and block. It's easier with you, people, but in the situation was enough, and he was able to drink a shadow after that, due to the distance he gained and me being able to block. Now, this is how you kind of deal with the wall. As you see, I'm marked here. So I'm backing up you. As you can see in the bottom left corner, I'm marked. And you don't dodge, you just run around in circles on him, like that. Because he's gonna not lock onto you. Now that I'm no longer marked, I can attack if I wanted to. But I want him to do that fury attack first. And now I'm going to be able to attack him. But I make the mistake and just dodge. And then I go into the attacks, I go lights, and then go with the heavy, and then drink the take damage resistance. And I'm able to take care of the unit. I dropped the gun because there's no reason. I don't want to waste the long gun ammo that I'm going to save for later. I'm going to go for the car up over here, but I want to lower my fear by the light. So this is kind of how you deal with ball and hook phase. Same thing. Load up your last word there and use 17,000 for the chainsaw, and you need to dodge. Just second heavy is the best thing. This thing with the chainsaw. But as you saw there, we were able to hit the unit, and we still got knocked back. So there's like no hyper with the chainsaw. That's why it's really bad. And then I also show kind of animation canceling. So I'm loading in that last word here. As you see, we still hit the unit, but we get knocked back. That's kind of what the bad problem is with the chainsaw there. And last word there again. And as you see, we canceled out that third attack good. Attack there. So second attack there, but we get knocked back. It's fine. That's how you kind of want to do with the whole hook phase, or just hook phase in general. Warrior asses, you want to use your second heavy and your fourth heavy with the chainsaw. Yeah, and that's kind of a basic warrior guide. I'll go into more later on.
if you've reached